Good morning.
And finally, new rule, nothing with crypto in the title ever turns out good.
Don't write me about Bitcoin, please. I don't give a f***. Don't ask me.
Bitcoin happens to use a lot of energy. It happens to promote anonymous transactions.
Bitcoin is not a currency.
Not bullish on Bitcoin.
You, John McAfee, believe in the power of Bitcoin. So much so that you'll put your on the table, chop it up, put it in your mouth, swallow.
If it doesn't reach at least $1 million.
99.999% of the people that own Bitcoin are f***ing morons. That's just it.
What's it feel like to be a Bitcoin?
I don't have any Bitcoin.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the GM Show. I'm your host, Freeman, joined by your other host, Matt, over there on the other side.
Good morning.
And this is the Crypto Morning News Show, technical analysis and NFT reviews. We are here every weekday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. So please smash that like and subscribe button. Share this with your folks, especially your old folks. Come on, share it with your boomer parents. They want to know about crypto. This is the perfect entryway. So, we're friendly around here. We don't bite.
Yeah. Mom and Dad, don't you know bear market is where you build generational wealth?
Boom.
Duh.
Dang. Laying down some of that hot millennial advice right there. Wow, boomers. Hope you're listening. Okay. Well, before we get into all the juicy stuff. Oh, no. Don't meanwhile us, man. Don't meanwhile us.
No. Do your thing.
It's dead. Leave it. Leave it behind.
Go to gmdefi.xyz.
Exactly. Which is the end of the alphabet. And
check it out.
Click on support. I just clicked on support. It's a great way to support the show. If you feel like it, you can donate in crypto as much as you want. Like you could put as your entire balance if you really wanted to, and we wouldn't send it back. You can also check out.
Don't have to do any of that.
Yeah, or not, or don't. You can also check out simpleblock.io. And this is free, so you don't have to pay us anything to use this. It's just from the generosity of our souls that we bring you this. And this is simpleblock.io. You can make a really easy minting page for your NFT project if you're not too codey. And all you need is your NFT collection contract and your branding stuff files, and you're off to the races, as they say. So check out simpleblock.io. And that is it for our shillery this morning. Did you know about this Optimism token thing? This airdrop?
Nope.
Cool. Me neither. To Kansas, I saw posted in the Discord last night and was asking us about it. And, a lot of times with these airdrops, right, what happens is they airdrop the tokens. And unless it's like these tokens are immediately going to be used for something that people really want to do or use them for, then they're just going to offload these to just get the free money. So
I hate the name.
That's what
so like who was getting airdropped? Like you just had to sign up like kind of before it was airdropped, or how is this shitcoin airdropped to who? Why? What?
Let me go.
What is
check
going?
this out. So this is
I try to keep my pulse on some shitcoins, but really I ignore a lot of them because I'm by the time I find out about it, I'm the exit liquidity for the initial investors. So I usually just stay away from shitcoins for a while. But yeah, I mean.
So yeah, it looks like you, if you're an Optimism user, a repeat Optimism user, a DAO voter, a multi-sig signer, you donated to Gitcoin grants on layer 1, or you are priced out of Ethereum. How's that work? I don't know. So you can connect your wallet here on the bridge, and that's how you can tell, I guess, if you're approved for some Optimism. So if not, well, sad for you. Because who wouldn't want to be optimistic?
It's just another dude. It's just another.
But it strikes me as polygonish. Yeah, very polygonish. And I just don't know enough about it. I kind of briefly looked through the development documentation. Strikes me as very polygony. But I like the name, and that You know, I would love
I
to build
don't.
something on the Optimism blockchain. It's very
I don't.
eerie.
I'm not
Well,
optimistic
you're
about
not
the
a
name
cheery
at
guy.
all.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
Well, I'm
no.
not,
Well,
not surprised.
it's
If I had to guess, that would have been my guess. Yeah, I'm not surprised at all. Not one iota. Of course, you hate the name.
it,
Yeah, you're like,
it's
if it was
it's
FUD, if it was called FUDism, I would be aping
yeah.
in
That's
immediately.
that's a much better name during a bear market. This Optimism name is just bullshit. Sounds like a rug to me.
It sounds like, oh,
I
if you played around with Gnosis Multisig, well, I have used Gnosis Multisig, so that's interesting. Maybe I can get some free ETH.
Mhm. There you go.
Maybe I should go claim some optimism. It'll make my day
Yeah.
better.
Maybe, yeah. Be optimistic, Freeman. Be
Hey,
optimistic.
it's free, so I guess
It's a great
I can't
name for a
complain.
rug, man. Great
It
name
is.
for a rug.
Hey,
I hope
look,
everyone's
they're trying to
enjoying.
get Vitalik's attention directly with that. $1 million donated to public good.
Yep, that's wonderful.
So that's your optimistic news. We can look at the charts for Optimism if we want.
I want to make a shit coin so
it's
bad.
on your
too.
it's on your exchange, Jones. So you could
I'm-
go short Optimism if you feel
Well,
like it today.
we'll check it out today. We'll check
Yeah.
it out. How about that? But can we make our own shit coin? And
Well, I mean, we've
can we
discussed
just
it
rug
many times. We've had so many different shitcoin ideas, but we just never had the balls to do it.
I'm just gonna start doing it, dude. I'm telling you, it's just like once I see a new meme, once I see something happen that's like going all mainstream, viral, then you can't think about it. You just see it and then you go make a coin on it. Make a coin on it.
Yeah.
That's
no
what you have
mind.
to do.
No mind.
Yeah. So yeah, you can't think
goodness,
about it.
yeah.
You just got to do it.
That's how the whole NFT space works too. Just no mind.
Yeah.
Stop using your
got-
brain. Just
Yeah,
turn
don't
that
use your
shit off.
brain. Don't
It's really
try-
gonna just
don't
mess
use
you up.
logic. Yeah, so it's like, I'm gonna nail it one of these days. I swear, man. There's gonna be
We
something
do have stuff
that
we have
happens
stuff
around the world.
happening. We have stuff.
Look at the
happening.
Will Smith thing. Like that turned into like the slap token or whatever. It was boom.
Yeah.
Like just make up some fun meme token off of something stupid that's going on in the world. I don't know. I was just trying to think of like what's
I
something
know, you were
super
just
super
trying to-
recent.
Yeah, you
But
were
I
just
can't
trying
think of
to do
something
it.
super recent.
No, it's got to be in the moment. That's the thing. You can't just like.
It's got to be something good news, like not like super sad, depressing.
It's got to be something viral. Something viral.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, something viral that's like fun, that inspire. It's better, or at least like okay, like yeah, something that everyone kind of laughs at, not sit there and cry at. You know what I mean?
Maybe I don't know. That might work too. It just depends on what you're crying about. I guess.
Well,
It can't be like
yeah,
it can't be like a celebrity died and you're going to make a token called celebrity death token or something like
not
that.
Everything big news
needs to be tokenized.
deserves a tokenized, right? That's what I'm saying. But like
that's the word.
Yeah, you just got to get the right. You just got to get the right one.
Investment giant Fidelity is planning a hiring spree for crypto talents. Talents. An S there, I guess. I don't know. As the cryptocurrency market continues to expand, the investment management giant Fidelity Investments is planning to keep up with the expansion by increasing its crypto branch Fidelity Digital Assets with new talents with an S. It has 200 employees already, and they're looking to fill 210 new positions in client services.
What kind of talent do they need?
Focus on assets beyond Bitcoin. What kind of talent? Oh, you know what kind of talent, baby.
We can.
Well, that sounds like client services talent, technology talent, operations talent. Guess that's really all we're getting there. So, but Fidelity, I would say having 400 employees working on crypto stuff is that's an investment on their part. So, they see the value in it.
Yeah, it'll be interesting what they actually do with it.
I told you this show was good for boomers. Told you we were talking about boomer stuff. See, boomers, I love you.
Yeah, but like, I mean, because does Fidelity? They have an app, right?
Oh yeah, I'm sure they have an app. I mean, gosh, if they didn't have an app, they'd have to at least start there.
You know what I mean? Like an investment app that you go in and you manage your own investments, right? See, they're going off of they're definitely, they're on the right track, because like there's a lot of like brokers out there, like a lot of investment brokers.
Exactly.
I won't name companies, but they,
Lots of
they
them.
really are strictly on like dealing with a human broker. And like, I just think that is like very generational and not necessarily okay. I'll say it, like Edward Jones. All right. So like they have like, right, you have to talk to the human. You have to go through the human to manage your money. And I just don't think that's the future of just even of fiat.
Well, and
So
there's
it's like,
only a couple brokers that are still doing that. Most of the old brokers
know, it's
have, like
crazy.
Fidelity, for example, is an old school.
Yeah.
They have an app now. Most brokers
Well,
are making
and
apps
they
now
also like
'cause they
Edward
know
Jones.
the
It's
future.
not like the broker at Edward Jones is sitting there and selling and buying your stocks for you. Okay, he
No,
puts it into
they're
the
using an app.
program, and the software
Yeah.
does. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
they're
just
using an
you're
app.
paying extra money for the human to put the info in the app that
Yeah.
you would just put in the app yourself. And so
Yeah.
it just to me, I'm just like, what? Like, why is that even still a thing? And I don't. But yeah, see, it makes sense, to me. Yeah, and they're not even touching crypto for probably a long time. Those super conservative financial institutions, it's weird.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
hey,
we are
Fidelity
hearing.
is
I
a
mean,
step forward.
we've been reading though more and more headlines of those old school brokers starting to get into crypto. So the ones
It's
the
slowly
ones
getting
that are
there.
seeing the writing on the wall are are adapting. Those are the big old school investment firms are going to be the slowest to adapt to crypto, but because they're the
Yeah.
most weary of it. But they're coming around. They're coming around. And Dolph says he heard Fidelity was buying Pumpopoly land.
Oh,
That's
sweet,
probably they're looking for stable
sweet,
real estate gains.
sweet.
I'm sure they are. So let's see what else is going on in the world. Ethereum has surpassed $25 billion in all-time NFT sales. So I mean, that's just I just it's hard to fathom $25 billion. But it says combined sales volume hit approximately 27 billion by the end of May. It's just crazy. I mean, Ethereum just is the place for NFTs, my friends. It pains me
Yeah,
to say that, but it's
still,
still the
I know
place.
it
I
is.
love it and
It
I hate
is.
it all at the same time.
It's yeah. I mean,
It's a love-hate
Solana's for the
relationship.
poors. Blah
It's a
blah
love-hate.
blah. Yeah.
Binance is reviewing all possible options for Forbes investment after scrapped SPAC. We covered this original story where it's about Binance saying they were going to invest in Forbes, but it sounds like the deal may be falling apart. Crypto exchange Binance may still invest in Forbes, despite reports that the media firm has scrapped plans to go public through a special purpose acquisition company listing. So it sounds like if they don't do that listing, Binance will not be able to invest in Forbes. So they're looking for other ways. It sounds like potentially. Who knows how that'll work out for them?
Binance is like, we are going to give you this money, whether some way, somehow, we're giving you this damn money so you have like favorable content.
I know. Well, it's really funny
crypto,
too,
right?
because
Yeah.
Binance sued Forbes in 2020 for defamation too.
Yeah, we all know why. We all know why they're investing into a
they
giant media
own
company like that.
that big
like
financial media.
They're not
agency.
saying it out loud, but yeah, it's just funny. They're like, yeah, this is a little hiccup, but we don't care. We're still gonna shove this money down your throat, Forbes, because we're gonna pay you off.
Yeah. Funny stuff. Terraform Labs caught moving 4.8 million through a shell company. Do Kwon may have been caught laundering money through Terraform Labs into a Korean shell company called Kernel Labs. Oh boy, pop up. It sounds like Fat Man Terra, who seemingly never sleeps, has released information tying Do Kwon to a blockchain consultancy firm, Kernel Labs. Money has allegedly been. Current Korean news site also reported on the news, stating National Tax Service was caught by the fact that last year Terra received a virtual currency worth about $6 billion from Terra. Oh, that's hard for me to understand there. But it sounds like, There's again this it's the story that keeps on giving us weird news.
Yeah,
And
when it all kind of folded, we were like, we'll just wait and see what happens when the smoke clears, and we're starting to get more and more glimpses. Real shout out to that fat man though. On I don't know who that is, but he's on Twitter, right? He's been constantly like really on it on this whole terror thing. I have no idea how the credibility of it though, right? Like he says he has like whistleblowers coming to him, releasing all this information.
yeah, there's a whole
No idea
thread
how
here.
credible it is, right?
Here, I'll
But
retweet in case
but
anyone wants
it's
to hear.
oh, that's interesting. So this is a newer one he did. Cool.
This is
I'll check
what
it
this
out.
article's about. Yeah.
And really, I guess I'm just more surprised. What 4.8 million? That's it. I guess that's what I'm like. Really? That's all he was really able to launder. Like I'm sure there's probably more, but
Well,
I mean,
we're just getting some of these digs going
just getting
on.
started. Because it's like, wait, yeah. I mean, 4.8. I mean, that is a lot of money, but I mean, we're talking about Luna, Do Kwon, money where we're talking about billions, and 4.8 is like like not even a drop. It's a mist in the bucket. It's interesting to see what else is out there. Because man, it's very sus. The whole thing's sus. And
what's up, lettuce?
never touching Luna again. Never touching any of that.
But you didn't say Luna too.
Anything related with Luna. As
anything
Luna in the name. Yeah,
anything he touches.
Actually, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Anything Do Kwon touches, I'm not touching. And I think the Luna community should be demanding that the ownership be changed and he gets pushed out. Like I can't believe
I can't believe
he
there hasn't been a
still
vote on
in
that
there
yet. Yeah.
Like I can't believe that they're just like, yeah, we're gonna let this freaking dude in,
Yeah, the guy that crashed the Titanic, the captain that crashed the Titanic. Let's give him another steam liner right now. Yeah,
a huge part of it is his fault. Like that's the reality. Like you can't sit here and say oh well, he had nothing to do with it, whatever. And he approved these massive transactions. He sold a shit ton. To these market makers.
He didn't seem to foresee what he was getting into. Possibly, we don't know. We don't know how much he knew or didn't know.
He was tricked and all this stuff. Sure, exactly. But I don't. You got to have a better. Yeah, you got to have a better. Anyways, the dude flopped. He failed. Now you got to move on.
It would be nice to get some new energy into there to kind of give people some hope, but. I don't know. People, the terror community is like they're partying still. I don't really know. It's like they've just got blindfolds on and they just keep
their way
partying.
To cope, dude. Yeah,
we're just gonna keep
cult.
partying.
Yeah, I think it's really I think because it's like what Ben Bernanke, right? He all sit here and loses his clients like $60 million. Was it? I don't remember. And then here's Do Kwon losing billions of dollars, and he just is like, let's just have a version 2 come out. It's just like, what the fuck, man? Like
Rug 2.0.
Yeah, so I just the dude. Yeah, I can't get involved in anything that he's touching.
I don't blame you. Well, let's roll on over to the charts, shall we? Check out what's going on with the weather today.
Let's check out with the weather. Today in my neck of the woods, it's cloudy with rain.
Same.
But let's see what's going on with Bitcoin, huh? Let's see what's going on with Bitcoin.
Hey, Ken just said, so bad, burning money like there isn't a third world. And I totally agree with this. I've been thinking about that a lot too. It's just like the amount of money that is just just getting exactly burned away when there's so many people in need around the world. It is kind of just disgusting, honestly.
It is.
We're a bunch of degens.
Yeah.
It's dirty.
All right. So
around here,
when I look at Bitcoin here on a daily, all right, we have on the first, I'm like, okay, see the price action. Where is it in relation to the moving averages? A few days ago we had this nice pump. I mean, it's not a clean challenge to the 50 MA, but we did get pretty darn close to the zone. And we are in a bear market, right? 50 EMA is below the 200 EMA. Here on the Kimono wave, we do have an oversold signal. We have positive momentum going. Our Bollinger Band signal is going crazy. So we're smashing that Bollinger Band. And the RSI is maxed out. And we still have this, negative momentum zone that we're in. Money flow is still looking like it's trending downward. Meanwhile, VWAP is nice and nice and thick. So basically, what that tells me is like, you know what? Hey, we're in the middle of a pump. Maybe it's exhausting. Maybe we'll hit the top of the pump. There aren't signals to me that this is going to be a trend reversing movement or anything like that, right? I would need to see the money flow, things like that starting to pick up on the daily. All right. Now let's go. Now, we are topping out like what yesterday we had this kind of crappy doji here. Yesterday trading was real choppy. It was just real rangy. It was just playing the range all day. But it's yeah. So, anyways, you had a nice doji here. Not nice, but a doji. Dojis to me are like, all right, this could be trend reversing, right? We had a nice pump. We get a doji. Time to move the price back down again. Okay. So that's one thing to keep an eye out. But that's not always what it means. But if you look at in the past, when you see dojis, right? Here's a doji right here. We hit the bottom, right? We wick down here. That's beautiful doji reverse trend. We get higher prices. Again, doji, that's kind of crappy doji, but it is one. And then you have different dojis here. Here you have kind of a dragonfly doji going on here. Tombstone doji here. So you have, you could use these dojis. Here's another doji. So you use dojis, say, hey, okay, things are starting to reverse here. So here we could be seeing that today isn't really so far price really hasn't moved today. Let's go down to lower charts, lower time frame, and see what's happening. 4 hour, we have a big old red wave happening here. That started last night. VWAP trending down. We do have a nice green money flow though. So that's a good sign if you want to see some higher prices here. Because this could basically the momentum here could be saying, hey, we're just stalling. We're stalling in this area. Maybe we'll trend down here, wait to hit the 50 EMA, and then bounce up and start moving up again. That's the kind of movement I would like to see here. But no signs that this is. The candles are saying, hey, all right, we could be moving back up again. But with this red wave here, it says, we could just be stuck in this little range here for a little bit. But if I go down to the 1 hour, what is that telling me? 1 hour is weird. 1 hour is weird. It looks weird. 1 hour is interesting because see here we separate from the 50 EMA, price stalls, wait for 50 EMA to climb up, separates again, stalls, separates again, but really just kind of stalls in the same level as it was. So it's having a real hard time. Kind of what we saw in the 4 hour, right? Those dojis. This what we're seeing here is like, we're just seeing like, hey, the market wants, people want to buy in, but the market makers don't really want the price to go up that high, especially when you see this and this pop pitch here and you see like a green vector candle at the top and then the price moves down. That's a big signal that market makers really don't want the price to be going up much harder than this. This is a big signal. Market makers are taking shorts while a bunch of people are going long. Market makers take shorts and get those guys liquidated. It just depends if the market makers have taken profits or not yet. Here we have, I don't like the VWAP pointing down. Looks like the wave's cresting back down.
Yeah.
RSI really isn't too encouraging. So we could be seeing some lower prices here today on Bitcoin. maybe claiming this vector candle zone right below the 50 EMA. But I still have to be somewhat bullish on the short term, because on the 1 hour we do have the 50 EMA crossed over the 200 EMA. So there's a when I see that, I say, hey, there's a better chance for price to bounce off of the 50 EMA than to sink below it and bounce, start treating it as resistance. So this one's going to be interesting to watch, especially if we get price to come down here and really challenge the 50 MA. I see, to me, it makes sense to come down and claim this vector candle zone and then move before you move the price back up.
Oh,
I guess,
you deleted the
I'm gonna go lower,
squigglies.
man.
That could have been an NFT right there. That was a beautiful drawing you made.
I mean, on the 24-minute, we do see an overbought signal, VWAP cross down, red money flow. I mean, yeah, to me, it says, hey, lower prices. Maybe we get lower prices bouncing off of 200 EMA here, claiming again vector candle zones. There's a lot of confluence in these vector candle zones, so I could see prices coming back down, returning to those zones before we get another move up. But yeah, so I mean, what do we, the grand scale of things, we're like, if we look at the daily, right, we did break the range, right? What we're really looking for here on Bitcoin is, can we hold these levels, right?
Yep.
Like I was saying, these two levels are like, I'm glad, hey, we broke above it. We're holding on to it still, right? Now, the question is, will this level hold? Will what was resistance turn into support? And if it breaks this level, will this key level be support? Will it be able to hold? Because we really don't want it to be entering this range again. Okay, we really don't want it to be. Well, I don't personally care, right? I don't care what the price is. I just trade it, whatever's happening. But I mean, if I want it to be bullish, right? When I talk, I was like, I want it to be, I want the price to go up. And so if we want a more bullish pattern here, higher highs, higher lows, if that's what we want, we really need these levels to hold. So watch out for these levels to see if it can hold here for Bitcoin. Big losers and winners so far today. It's all really just hovered around the opening. Not a lot of movement. Matic is down 2%. Looks like Cardano is down 4%. That's probably my biggest loser so far today. And look, that's all.
No retrace.
Cardano. Yeah, it's just coming
Reclaiming
back from this
candle.
pump.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, this is the daily. Yeah, it's coming back down. Gonna swallow this candle, maybe swallow this one and claim this entire vector zone.
Yeah.
But
Could
yeah,
come back
man.
down in that range. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if I could, all right, let's dig a little deeper into Cardano. But yeah, I mean, we have 4-hour big old wave. I mean, we have still positive money flow. That's good. I think on 4-hour, you're really wanting it to come challenge the 50 MA and bounce off of it. But not sure if that'll hold. No real bearish divergence really on the 1 hour, but we are forming an overbought signal. So yeah, we could be getting that move downward from Cardano here. It's already down 4%. So hey, that might be a nice one to short. I usually don't trade Cardano because it barely moves most of the time, but it's been pretty crazy this week.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's do some
Ape watch. Yeah. Gotta do our ape watch.
All right. So on the daily. See, I've been trading a lot of ape. I've been having fun trading ape. So on the daily, I mean, we do have, right? We had this bullish divergence that formed, what was that, Monday? All right, that's cool. I'm wondering if, let's see what happens today. I mean, what I don't like is the money flow is still really low down here. And we still have negative on the day. Like, let's see on the 4-hour. 4-hour, Oh, it didn't hold the 50 MA. It just tried to challenge it, and it looks like it got a little rejection here currently. It's kind of hard to see really where the heck that EMA is here. But yeah, I mean it's definitely challenging it. And what you do kind of like to see here on the 4 hour, I mean VWAP's starting to point up, and this wave looks like it's exhausted, right? So we could be starting to see another pop here for Ape. Let's go down to 1 hour and see what we can find. Yeah, I mean, it held this level, right? I mean, I would say, all right, that's lower closing prices, right? We're getting lower prices, but hey, we just had a nice bullish divergence. Probably easier if I make these candles a little bit bigger. And we had this nice pump here, nice little pop, separated to 50 MA. It is really rangy, man. It doesn't really want to move a lot. So looks like we could be pinching this wave and getting a movement down. So, to me, makes total sense.
Still ranging,
Just
probably.
continue this range. Continue this range. Get down here, claim this vector candle zone before you start moving back up again. As the higher time frames suggest, hey, we could be seeing higher prices, but in the short time frame, looks like we're gonna see a little dip, really kind of trap some of those bulls and get some liquidations going. What was that
all
one?
fast?
What was the
Optimism. Yeah,
Oh.
it should be on Bybit, I think. The all fast doesn't Ape just go down until they hype some game release info? I would say it goes down and goes sideways a lot, and then I mean Ape is one that definitely is a news and rumors type of cycle for sure. There's a lot of that goes on with Ape, and it's affected by the greater market, of course, too. So
yeah, so like with a lot of these tokens, like yes, the news and all of that does come into play. Because if we look at the daily, we've just been in this range since really beginning of May, right? We've just been stuck down here. Not really moving a lot. Like these candles are pretty small, right? On the daily, right? Because this one was like the infamous 430 right here. Right. This is when the party ended. Like big hammer, as that's what that called.
Never forget.
And that basically says time party's over, and boom, just tanks. And we're hanging out this range, and we can hang out in this range until we get some like news about the game or whatever. But ultimately it's in the futures market right now, so it's like it's in the casinos. You know what I mean? It really doesn't matter. Like
until there's news, it's just because it's just gamblers tossing it back and forth, and then the news affects it a little bit when the news comes along. But I mean, it's just traders. It's just traders.
Once you get into the futures market, then it really doesn't, like this whole idea of like, hey, if ever, like for Bitcoin, for example, the idea of if everyone just holds, the price will go up. Like that idea is 100% invalidated once you put it in the futures market. Like that's impossible. That's why that's why we see such high, like crazy volatility. It's because it's in the futures market. People are borrowing way 100% more than what they actually have and leveraging it on what they do have on moves. And it's you have it's so the news and stuff like that will definitely matter. And
I mean, just like on here on ApeCoin, where it's like that other side land sale didn't go great, and then the coin tanked. That's I would say that's definitely a news related type of move. So
correct. It did. The rest of the market also is not doing hot, but especially for that one. That one.
Yeah,
no
sometimes
doubt. And then also
sometimes it's
you really don't. And when there's like when it's a token that's like airdropped, like ApeCoin was, right? Holders got a ton of it. you really don't know when those holders are really going to be just letting those bags go and selling those off.
I think with those
So
airdrops,
it
it depends.
also
Yeah, it depends a lot on what is the airdrop going to be usable immediately, or is there enough hype around what the use of the token will be to make holders want to hold it, right? If like, I think that's the problem with Optimism, for example. I think these, it's just like, here's our token now. And it's like, okay, well, I can't do anything with this, so I'm just going to sell it.
sell
and
the
get
shit.
liquidity.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
shit.
So with
sell it.
ApeCoin, at least there was like this. There was some hope, like, oh, this may be used in the other side, and there was like a little bit of hope there that maybe would make some of them hold on to it a little bit. But yeah, it's an interesting token, that's for sure. We should probably move on though. I think we
all right. Yeah, do you want me to check out
beat
Optimism?
ApeCoin to death. Yeah, check out Optimism.
Just Optimism Tether. I don't see it on. Oh yeah, it's on perpetual over here at OKA. All right, let's check out. I want to see what it is in some perpetual futures. Obviously, it's 4 hours. It's only been listed for on
like
on,
9 to 12
FTX.
hours. Yeah.
Yeah. How funny.
Exactly.
Yeah, look at that. Just
brand new
dumpage. All right, so
major dumpage.
Let's go back a bit. Nothing to really read on any of these charts here, man.
It's kind of
yeah, exactly. I don't touch anything that's this new just because it's
barely
is
done
kind of
anything.
pointless.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and honestly, if you just get airdrop shit, like, I mean, yeah, I'm Mr. Take Profits. I would totally recommend you sell the shit out of that as soon as you can.
Me too. Yeah.
Like,
not financial
I mean,
advice.
yeah, exactly.
When it moons to $100 tomorrow. This is what happens every time we say something.
I mean, we do have a signal here on the Kimono Wave on the 24-minute that says, hey, and it looks like we had a little pump. Yeah, I'd probably be shorting the shit out of this. Yeah, it's just a gross chart, man. But yeah, it looks like we're just doing right now. We're in a bear market pattern where, yeah, we're down below the 50 MA. Challenge it, get rejected. Challenge it, rejected. Challenge.
Yeah,
we're just gonna get rejections for a long time.
Not a great start.
Everyone's waking up to these. Oh, I got airdropped. Cool. Now sell it.
Get rid of it quick. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So on these new ones, what's the bottom? No idea. Like it's like impossible to even try to do any technical analysis to figure out any bottom on this kind of crap. So, yeah, man, it's yeah. I'd be cashing out, and then it's like, hey, if you like the project and everything, then just wait until it dips further down because it's likely going to, and buy back in. Buy it at a lower price.
Wow, Kansas says you get 1,100 Optimism tokens if for multi-sig signers. I'm a multi-sig signer. I wonder. That's 1,100, bro. You could just cash out essentially $1,000.
Do it now, Freeman. Go check it out. Go claim
after the show. I'm gonna go get my Optimism tokens and I'm gonna dump them right out. I'm taking my liquidity right out. Thank you for the free money. Wow,
yeah.
That's crazy. Like that.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fun. Well, any other tokens?
I want to make a shit token so bad. I want it.
I can see it in his face.
I want a shit token.
I want my own shit token.
I'm telling you, dude. That's the ticket out for all of us here. We all go in on a shit coin. We get all of our friends to be our exit liquidity, and we'll all be made.
And your enemies, of course. And your enemies. Okay, we're gonna do
enemies. Yeah.
We're going to do a quick intermission, and then we will be back. We're going to talk about NFTs, and Dickenza's requested that we start with Goblin Watch, so we will check out the insane Goblin price right now and talk about that. But we'll be right back. Thanks, everybody.
dog. I'm laying in bed. I'm seeing like someone's posting. Is it like 30,000 and a half, bro? The fucking bull market is back, boy. The bull market is back. Look, I'm not going to sleep now, bro. The bull market is back, bro. The fucking bull market. The bull market is back, bro. The bull market. The bull market is back, bro. The fucking bull market is back, man. It's fucking back. Fuck out of Bitcoin, man.
Bitcoin!
It's time to stop! It's time to stop, okay? No more! Where the fuck are your parents? Who are your parents? I'm gonna call Child Protective Services. It's time to stop!
Hello, morning dew. With the brightness of sunshine and the refreshing taste that's right for you. It's fresh as sunrise. It feels like sunshine. Refreshing as a morning, the morning dew. Good morning, sunshine. Good morning, friends. Good morning, morning dew.
Morning dew, a totally different type of water from a totally different world. Start your day off right with refreshing morning dew. I don't know why our show is targeted like that, but somebody seems to interrupt our intermission
I like the
every
tune.
time lately.
It's
Yeah,
stuck
it's
in my
not
head.
bad.
So I
It's
think all the
just
time.
weird. That's all. I don't know. I don't know what that was, but anyway, let's get over to our eighth watch. And
I do have a
yes,
beautiful voice. Thanks,
yes,
Dolph.
Matt does have a great falsetto voice. I agree.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I don't know what to say to that. Could you belt out a line for us right now from that song? You've heard it a couple times now. Maybe you could belt
No,
out a
I'm
line.
not going to. What? Joy, I'm not here for your entertainment. I'm not here to
Oh,
dance.
I thought that's
I'm
all
not,
you were.
can't make this monkey dance. No.
That's what I try every day. I try to
I'm not gonna.
I try to make the monkey dance every day.
No, man. I'm not a live performer. I'm more of a studio artist.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Makes sense. Makes sense. I get it. You got a little stage fright. It's okay. We've all been there. Goblin Town is I remember in maybe it was their last spaces when they said we're gonna go to 5 ETH next. Well, they're at
Yeah, you can refresh it.
5.98.
Yeah.
They're at 5.98. Let me refresh it. I haven't seen it. Oh, they're at 6.666. Oh
Yeah, dude.
my gosh. It just keeps going up.
Yeah.
Oh my
So the
gosh.
thing is that so I saw earlier this morning, like it was up like 5 something and it dipped like crazy fast all the way to 4.8 or something. And then right back up again. It was like, man, that would have been a great flip. Just getting that dip.
Yeah.
And then
Look at
getting that
here's
pop.
one. It looks like this
Yeah.
one sold for 4.5. Pretty low
Yeah.
down there. Yeah. So and we've got, I mean, gosh, that's just incredible. Look at this floor price candlestick chart from the last 7 days. I mean, just absolutely skyrocketing, and actually kind of a healthy chart so far. You had some dips and then it came up. It's dipped a little and now it's coming up. I mean, you would expect a retrace at some point here. Right?
Yeah, man. I mean, at this point, I'd be like, yo, are you just people's exit liquidity? Like, are you really getting any? So, like, I'm anxious. So, here in the floor strength, I mean, at 6 ETH, there's It's about 40, and it stays pretty even until we get to once we get up to closer to 10 ETH, then it's like, all right, there's quite a bit of listings around there. And you have to imagine, right? There's a huge majority of people that are in profit right now. So as soon as it's like you're just gonna keep getting people dumping on the floor because they're in massive profits. So I would right now I'd be like, I'm probably just someone's exit liquidity, because how many holders are there? I guess let's.
Kenzo's asked, is this insider info? Is it an alpha group like pumping and dumping? What's going on? I mean, any of those
It's
could
not
be in
even
play as well, but yeah,
this is the number. Like it's not
a lot
even
of
50%.
FOMO
Yeah, there's a
too.
lot. Let's see, top owners. Is there like a bunch of
It's weird. The
wallets?
higher the
Like this
price
wallet
goes,
has
the more the FOMO.
a
That's
thousand.
insane.
Someone
Yeah.
has 1,000 has
I mean,
10% of liquidity.
yeah, and it
One
was a free
wallet has
mint too,
10%.
but that could be someone in the
Yeah,
team or something. I
one
don't know.
person has 10% of the liquidity.
Dekenza said,
They're
that's the
reserved.
developers that they reserved. Okay, so we know.
Okay, so
Okay, so they
when did they
can
do?
kind of
Do they have
hold that
anything,
together then. That's
or can
interesting.
they dump it whenever they want to? It doesn't
Yeah,
matter
that's
to
an
me who
interesting
has it. You
question.
know what I mean? It's like that's
Yeah, it's
still
just
a
an interesting question.
1,001 wallet that is like that could be dumped at any time.
Yeah,
But yeah,
they
you have
definitely
people
hold a
here
lot
holding over
of the
100,
liquidity there.
30s, 40s. These guys, like, I mean, what's stopping them from just constantly just be throwing it on the floor, selling
Well,
one,
yeah, that's probably
selling
happening.
another?
I'm
So,
sure some of these guys that own a lot are
dude,
probably
I
just
mean, why the fuck not?
tossing them out. I would,
So yeah, I mean, right now, I mean,
rip them out.
I'm not saying a stop in the pumpage. I'm just like, to me, it's like not enough holders for me to be like I just feel like I'd be exit liquidity right now, 100%.
Kansas
Yeah.
said now 666 is FUD. It needs a refresh. Yeah, now we're at 684. I mean, we're gonna like break 7 here, just like in the next minute. It feels like just
Yeah.
crazy, dude. Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
crazy.
it is
Definitely
nuts.
one of the crazier NFT just kind of phenomenons that I can remember in a while. That's for sure. For something to take off like that in the way it has, still just such a funny, weird idea too. So yeah, that's our goblins, I guess. That's
Very
the goblins.
interesting.
Any
Yeah,
other
price
any
is going
other
up, man.
projects you wanna check on before we show some of the
I
projects
really
we want to look at today?
I mean, look, dude, that floor is getting cleaned up. We just looked at this and it's like already, it's getting cleaned up fast, man. I don't even know. Like once it gets up to 10 ETH, I think that's the last stand. And then
Yeah,
that's where
Lettuce
it
said
rebounds back down.
149 wallet is like 1,000 ETH worth of goblins. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Good old Goblin
Yeah.
Watch for Wacky Wednesday. Yep. Okay, well, let's
All right.
I will just tell everybody, let's just really quickly let everybody know. If you don't know, we have a kind of fun little project. It's called Derivative Town.
Yeah.
And
Derivative Town.
every day we are going to
We got a
be
derivative for you.
we are going to be auctioning off, starting at 0, a derivative every day, a derivative NFT of a derivative of a derivative. And so go check out twitter.com/derivativetown.
And if it doesn't get auctioned off, then it's just for free. We're just gonna set it out there for free. Cool. Grab it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, and down there's only gonna be 30 of these derivatives. So
there'll only be 30.
Scoop them up. We're gonna keep doing the show. We're gonna keep growing.
I might even get the
our
I might get the
platform.
first one. I don't know. We'll see.
And
I don't know. But today's is going to be we'll
hot.
just let everybody know there is going to be a wrecked elf. That was Dekenza's suggestion yesterday. We are going to do the wrecked elf today.
Wrecked
So
elf.
keep your eyes on the Twitter for the wrecked elf.
We're gonna release it on the Twitter after the show. So check it out.
Stay wrecked.
Derivative Town. And if you have any ideas derivative of derivatives you want us to make, shoot it here in chat. Go on our Discord, and yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
That's it. That's our derivative town pitch. Okay, so let's look at some other projects today. Shall we look at the Moonsies? We got two projects. We got two projects for you guys. One, yeah, well, we'll just get into them. Let's look at them. Okay, so these are Moonsies. These are actually minting today. I'm trying to remember what time. It was in UTC time, so I hadn't done the conversion. But there's going to be 5,555 of these minted, and they've got a really big community. So I pretty much have no doubt that these are going to mint out. There's some strange video here.
Don't do it's. The video is cool, and then it gets awkward when they start doing like modeling of their merch.
Oh,
yeah, like
merch. Okay, cool.
So well, like when people are modeling, but they're not models, and they're just like like they look like they're trying too hard, and it's just a onesie. Like it's the same hoodie over and over again. You're just like, okay, like what? Come on now.
Wait, this is giving me vibes of awkward? Remember that rug that we covered that one day that ended up being a rug? It was a carnival theme park. Yeah, it was like a theme park. Yeah, this kind of is giving me the same vibe. Like they're trying to make some kind of weird theme park game, and
at least this looks like it's actually like they actually have some footage of it built out. It looks a little bit better.
Looks a little bit better here.
I've seen these on Twitter, and I really just ignored them because I'm kind of tired of the whole like floating hands and feet thing. Like, I don't know, man. I'm kind of just bored of it. So I just passed.
Walking though, Matt, they're walking.
Well, I know the walking is so hot right now.
And they're walking in the right direction too. So I mean,
they should see.
There's a lot of points there.
All these little bastards better have stepping. I think so and then I looked at the games too. Like I remember, dude, I saw this project and I just thought the games kind of looked kind of shitty. I don't know, man. I did think like, oh, it's cool they're making some, but
how dare you?
I wasn't too impressed by like the design, and the user experience looked pretty shitty. So I don't know.
How dare you?
That was my.
How dare you?
Yeah, it's only my opinion. People can hate.
We're obviously not minting this. We're not on the whitelist. But I just kind of thought it was fun to go over this one. But I wonder. Yeah, like here's some of the game.
Are we going to
tournaments? Here's the game.
Yeah,
there you go.
So
it's like looks like some kind of weird kids playground.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean,
I just wasn't really sold on it.
That these are like that they have like kind of like demo videos. I don't know how real these are or whatever, but it's encouraging. It makes it feel at least less potential ruggy, right? So, and there's going to be moon gems. So it looks like there's going to be in-game tokens of some sort. Oh boy.
Yeah. To me, it just seems like the game just reminds, like they just literally probably went on GitHub, got all the freaking code for it, put in their design. That's that kind of game reminds me of.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a complex game by any means. Yeah, it's like a tutorial game that you find. Yeah, it's like the first game you make.
Yeah, it's like, it's like it's like I could people could go and make their own version of Flappy Bird and make an NFT collection around it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's kind of the same.
A million times. I think I've seen those before.
Yeah. So it's kind of.
Kansas said this looks kind of like a game on Steam called Fall Guys. So that could be kind of based on that. So yeah, there's they got a pretty they at least have a roadmap that's got some detail. They've got, if you were like looking to get in this project, you would definitely want to read through this roadmap, see what they've got planned, what they're saying is the plan. They've got a gigantoid team with all their Twitter handles connected. So therethere's a big team. This looks like it's going to be a big project. There's like 194K following this on Twitter just alone, and There's pretty good engagement on their spaces and their posts. So I think this is going to be a definite.
Could be a good flip.
Yeah. Oh yeah, could definitely be a good flip. So looks like mint starts on actually June 1st. So it's actually it's today. Yeah, 2 p.m.
Can you is it game playable right away? Like, or is it like, oh, we gotta wait to finish development on it?
I think it's
one of those, dude.
Okay, so here you go.
I'm gonna be really pissed.
Moonsy merch like cracks me up.
Yeah, dude, the merch. I hate the merch shit. Like, who really likes that? Who's like, I can't wait to get merch of my NFTs? It's like, go get your own.
It actually looks like
NFTs. Easier and cheaper. Just, oh man, I don't understand why that's a selling point. Maybe that's like a younger generation thing. I don't know. Am I just getting too old to not give two shits about merch?
Too old. Yes, you're getting too old.
Yeah, probably.
I'm really trying to figure out
their hoodies.
At which point the game comes out. It looks like they're talking about these mini games being released. Has that already happened? Is my question. To get moon gems, you can qualify players for airdrops of moon gems by playing the mini games. I'm trying to figure out where is the NFT launch within this whole thing. But there's a lot going on here. Anyway, it looks like they got to launch they're going to launch a couple games, like mini games, and then a battle royale game, and then of course
Of course they can, because their games take zero. Well, it does take effort because they're putting in their designs and everything. But at the same time, it's like doesn't seem like they're having to do a lot of heavy developing. So
yeah, and like, see this little land. This was in their video, and it's like tiny. So I don't know, like, what are you gonna do here? I don't know.
Maybe that's I could see that.
I'm cynical about these kind of projects. I gotta say.
Yeah, with that, I could see that world being like where you click to play certain games. Like, you click and it enters into
0.05 ETH. So they're pretty cheap.
I just know, like, there's a dude on Twitter. Maybe I'll show him off today. I don't know. Anyways, he's making some crazy cool looking like cart game. No details on it. He's just kind of showing off what he's building, and it's like, damn, dude, it looks nice. It looks fun. It looks good. It looks just like kind of like a Mario Kart kind of deal, but it looks good. Like, he put a lot of work into customizing characters and stuff.
I saw that too. I saw the video of that. I saw like a little video preview of that.
Yeah, I think I shared you the dude.
Yeah,
and he's hustling. He's building. I'll show him off maybe today. But I mean, seeing this kind of stuff compared to that, it's like, not too optimistic. I don't got the optimism token for this, bro.
You're gonna sell some optimism after seeing this because you're not feeling it anymore.
Flooding the optimism.
Exactly. Lettuce says it also looks like Fall Guys, but made by bad developers, and then it's going to go to zero sooner than later. So that's his guess. Okay, let's look at the other project.
I'm second guessing flipping it. Even, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, because the last time I thought something like this was a good flip, it just wasn't at all. It just kind of stayed there last few times. So I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm not too. I mean, they have numbers.
Is building every day in this space.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, I'm not 100% sure that this would because it's like, I would like the game's not. Is the game gonna? Did we get that? We didn't even really answer that question. The game's gonna be out right away, huh? We just still
no, we don't have an answer.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get the fuck out, because as soon as it mints, people are gonna be like, "Where's game? Where's game? Where's game? No game? Sell, sell, sell." That's what's gonna happen. So,
yeah, that is what's gonna happen. Dekenza said, should the next derivative be in honor of lettuce, a something MFer? What do you think, lettuce? It may be a way of welcoming lettuce into the family. I think ahead of lettuce, if we had an AI take ahead of lettuce and try to make an MFer out of a head of lettuce.
Yeah, dude.
What kind of?
And I was so bummed. I like minting the MFer. Like, I had it on my calendar. I was gonna mint, and it was one of those ones that I passed out, and I didn't mint, and I woke up, they were sold out, and it was sad. I really wanted one of those MFers.
That's a sad story, man. That's a really sad story. I'm crying over here. I'm really crying over here. Okay, let's look at another project. I'm bored. Let's look at another project.
Yeah.
I am. Well, yeah. Okay. Lettuce. Lettuce.
Bed.
Lettuce MF. I kind of like that. Yep. I like the sound of that.
Interesting.
It's
Bed
weird.
bug. What the? Okay.
This
yeah,
is this is the bed bug Grimbogs. Okay, so these are minting June 6th. Bedbugs is an organization built on integrating Grimbogs into society peacefully. And I will just say this reminds me a lot of memes. Kind of the vibe I get is very memmy. So let's look at the website here. They got 16,000 followers. Grimbogs by Bedbugs. Bedbugs is an organization built on integrating Grimbogs into society peacefully while bringing them into the public consciousness in a positive light. They've deployed 10,000 membership NFTs for people who believe in the limitless possibilities that Grimbogs have to offer. So I'm guessing there's 10K of these. It's a lot for a 16K community on Twitter, but we'll look at their Discord too. This is all about their weird origins. I think maybe I don't know if they came from underground. I'm not sure. If you want to know about the origin, you can read that. Here's the team. The artist here. Let's check him out real quick. Yes.
Cool.
More about Grimbogs. What do they smell like? They smell mostly of hay and a small hint of lavender. What do they taste like? You shouldn't eat them, but if you were to eat them, they'd taste like swordfish. So
I like swordfish.
That's weird, huh?
All right, so there's no roadmap, right? It's just
no, there's nothing. Yeah, you're just buying one of these
weird ass thing.
You're buying one of these things.
Okay.
The allow list mints for free on June 5th. Actually, that's interesting.
How much?
555 collective. Wait, what's this? What is this? Did they already release a?
No,
okay,
dude. I think that was just, bro. Go back to the tweet.
Group.
You gotta go back to the tweet.
All holders of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
See.
So everyone who holds this collection, is that their collection though? I don't know.
No, probably not. I think it's just you see it all the time. Projects team up with other projects and like, hey, if you own that, then you can whitelist whatever.
Yeah.
Because there's all these alpha groups now.
Oh yeah.
It's like we're gonna essentially be an alpha group eventually, right, guys? I mean, let's just be real. I mean, that's exactly where all this is probably heading. Whether we want it to or not, we'll just be turning into a damn alpha.
It's more like it's the beta group. Remember we said it's a beta group.
There's no way around it. It's programmed. It's gonna happen eventually. So
oh my god.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way
right now.
Everything's programmed, man.
Dickenza says he's here for the alpha. What about the beta though, Dickenza?
I know.
I mean, what about the beta?
What about the beta?
Betas need love too, baby. So this is what they look like. I mean, that's what
they're not gonna like. That's it. Like, do you get you get the whole body? Maybe different.
I would hope. Well, or maybe it's this.
Man. It doesn't look like it, right?
Do you get something like this?
Possibly.
There's a Grimbog in all of us. Clearly. Like, do they look like this? Is this like your PFP that you get? Maybe they look like this. I could see them looking like this.
Yeah.
Would you put a Grim Frog on your head, Matt?
What?
Would you put a Grim Frog on your head? Serious question,
dude. No, I wouldn't.
Okay. I might. I don't know.
I heard those guys. I heard they don't trip you out and they just give you warts.
Oh, so they don't have that the trippy the trippy sweat
vibe. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think those are fun frogs. Those are just lame frogs.
Okay, so that's the Grimbogs, dude. That's I think you can still get on their whitelist. So if if this is interesting to you, there's 10K of them though. I mean, that's a lot to sell. It's another one of those where it's a lot to sell. They don't have a Discord yet.
Dude.
So you're seeing that pretty much their whole audience is there on Twitter and Instagram. There's 789. So I don't know. It's going to be a slog to sell 10K of them. If I'm reading this right? Bedbugs have deployed 10,000 membership NFTs for people who believe in the limitless possibilities that Grimbogs have to offer. That sounds like 10,000.
I mean, the thing is, and it's not free mint, is it?
That was what was weird. Let's go back to the Twitter because allow list mints for free on June 5th. So maybe it's free.
Okay. See, this changes. This changes for me. This changes. Free mints.
It's free. Yeah. So you could
I'm
mint them all out.
I think lettuce has a point here that we're in complete degen market right now. So
that's true.
Really, you have no idea what the hell is going to take off.
Goblins.
And if it's a free mint,
it's the sign.
They look stupid enough. They look simple enough. It's like this could totally actually work.
If you do need to, if the only way to get on allow list is by having another NFT, then it's not really free. If you have to have one of these NFTs,
that's the case.
A good point. Yeah, if there's a way to get on the allow list without buying one of those NFTs, that'd be cool. But if not, that is kind of interesting.
This should just be. This whole thing should just be a free mint, dude.
It should
I'd
be.
see
It's
these
not
kind of
of a-
things. Yeah.
It's a free mint quality. There's no roadmap. There's no nothing.
Nothing. If they had a low cap, if they're like, hey, there's going to be 1,000 of these,
or 5,000,
maybe charge something
5,000.
Yeah,
even.
Low cap, go for it. But 10K, nah, dude, just get that shit free in this degen market.
Let's see,
and hope you hit Goblin Town. You know,
hope you go to Goblin Town. You just gotta hope you go to Goblin Town. Yeah, there's no other information about the whitelist on their website, so I don't know. Let's see. Grimbogs are coming. Stay tuned for allow list opportunities. So maybe there are allow list opportunities, and they have no Discord. So you got to.
So they don't have like a pre-mint page kind of deal.
Not that not that's easy to find. If there is one, it ain't. They don't make it easy. I'm scrolling at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Oh, look at those butts. Okay, that might have sold me on it, dude. I didn't know they had butts like that. That gives me a new perspective on this project.
It's like the only defined feature on them
is their butts. That's funny.
Like they don't nothing about these dudes. They got eyes and butts. But what else do you need? Eyes, butts, and mouth. That's all you need in life, right?
Yeah, this is weird, man.
Dude.
This is definitely weird.
It is weird. I think this project has potential if it's all free like that, dude. They need to get it out there. Because as of now, they don't have the numbers to sell out. Not 10K, I wouldn't think.
Lettuce said tomorrow, I think this is a quote, tomorrow we will announce the final ways to participate in the free allow list before the public paid mint. Stay tuned. So public mint is going to be paid. Allow list is free. Man, that's one of those where you'd only want to get this if you were on the allow list for free, because if you pay in the public mint, you are the exit liquidity for the free mint.
Yeah.
So another one of those where the allow list is the only ones that are going to be making out on this one.
Yeah, because you're going to get all these dudes that get it for free, and then the people that are paying the mint, like the floor is going to be undercut from that price. Yeah.
And Ken has a great point. Plus, it smells like lavender and tastes like swordfish, which is absolutely disgusting. I cannot imagine.
And while you're cooking lavender,
like the smell of burnt lavender. As you're cooking it, and burning hay, lavender as you cook the meat, and then it tastes like swordfish. I mean, and as you're putting it in your mouth, you smell the burnt lavender and hay. Oh, repulsive. Absolutely repulsive. So, yeah, I don't know.
They shouldn't have put that idea in our heads. Like,
yeah, I know.
Just not ask that question. No one's asking that. No one would ever do that with these bed bugs.
Sure, you know what I mean? More or less from that, yeah. I feel like I smell it now. I feel like I smell it now in my nose. It's freaking me out. I'm not really
smells like meatballs in here.
Yes. Okay. Well, that is our last project for today. We are done. We're done. You're done. You need to go. Where are your parents? You guys need to go get something done. You guys need to go.
It's
live
funny.
Your lives.
On the beginning of the show, there's that meme that showed up that was work to earn.
Yeah, the McDonald's work.
Whoa, what a crazy concept! Like work to earn. That's
you can go work at McDonald's and earn.
What is that?
I know.
That's
I know.
new.
It's crazy. So I
Pretty
hope
bullish
all
on
of you
working
are
on
out there working to earn,
building.
and building and dreaming. And I hope you have a great day. We will be back here tomorrow, same time, same place, 9:30 a.m. Eastern. And have a great day. Have a great morning.
Good
Bye-bye,
morning.
everybody.